Hi, I'm ToyTJ, and I made a video very similar to this back in May, but that video didn't even scratch the surface of fishing in video games. This time I got 10 more games to harass you about and feed you 5 minutes of useless fishing information. I spent countless hours making this video possible, so if you think this video is worthy of subscriber, then please smash like. But now, without wasting any more of your time, this is the story of how I caught a fish in every single video game. Again, enjoy. So these were the 10 games that I showcased last time, and in this video I have 10 more great games to show. I'm gonna start off the list with the game I've been playing the most recently, Breath of the Wild. I'm not gonna lie, my original plan was to just borrow this game from a friend, but I liked it so much that I just kept it. There are a ton of different methods of fishing in this game, but I would only recommend sticking to two. The first method is you put on either a Sheikah set or a Zora set, and swim up to the fish and you grab it. The Sheikah set is slow in water, but gives you stealth, so you can easily sneak up on the fish. The Zora set is loud, but it grants swimming speed, so you can swim faster than any fish can run away. The second main method of catching fish is by killing the fish first. There's pretty much an infinite amount of ways to do this, but the easiest way is to kill it with a bomb. Bombs have a large blast radius and they can take out many fish at a time. Once the fish is dead, you can just swim up to it and grab it. Fishing in Breath of the Wild is a quick and easy way to get healing items, and I would seriously recommend playing this game. Moving on from Zelda, I think I found the game that requires the least amount of brain power to fish. The Sims 4. Since this is a simulation game, pretty much anything you can do requires little to no attention, including fishing. All you have to do is go up to a body of water and press the fish button. You can speed up the game to the point where you're catching fish once every couple of seconds without even having to touch your keyboard, just like those high-pixel auto fishers. Moving on, the next game is real VR fishing. Why would you leave your house to fish when you can pretend that you're fishing in real life, all from the comfort of your temperature-controlled bubble called your bedroom? I'm having fun. This game is going to provide you with the most realistic fishing experience out of anything else. In this game, you're planted next to a body of water of your choice with a rod and a menu. Using the joysticks, you can toggle between bait and bobber height. There are a ton of different bait that you can swap between to try to catch the fish that you're looking for. Once you've chosen your fish, you can cast out your rod and wait for it to bite. Bigger fish will try to fight you while swimming against the line, and it really takes a lot out of you. Now, what makes this game special is that you can play music and search the web directly from the game, which means that you can watch these videos while you're fishing in the metaverse. As of right now, the free version of the game only allows you to fish in certain parts of South Korea, but by purchasing the DLCs, you can also fish in Japan and Western United States. Moving on, the next game is Albion Online, which is a medieval fantasy MMORPG. And you guessed it, this game has a fishing mechanic. You move around in this game just by clicking where you want to go, and by clicking on a body of water while holding a fishing rod, you can cast your line into the water. It's recommended that you cast into these so-called fishing spots, which are just circles where all the good fish live. The longer you hold down the mouse, the farther the bait will go. Once you've gotten a bite, a menu will pop up and you need to keep the bait icon away from the edges. Once the fish icon reaches the end, the fishing spot will disappear and it will tell you what you've caught. Next is Super Mario Odyssey, which is an action-adventure game where you throw your hat at things, you become that thing. The main goal is to collect these moons to power your ship so you can fly to Bowser and kill him. When you throw your hat at this very specific fisherman, you can start fishing. The big fish give you moons and the smaller fish just give you fish. Once you feel a bite, you can just move your left joystick around and reel it in. And yeah, that's it. Up next is Super Mario Maker 2. This game is kinda like Geometry Dash, where you make levels for people to try to complete. In this level, you wait for the Goomba fish to swim up to the bobber and you jump to catch the fish. Very simple concept, but I think it makes for a good level. Moving on, there's another game that's also dedicated to fishing. Fishing Paradiso. This game came out a few months ago and it's an adventure RPG that's mostly known for the story. The game gives off mad Undertale vibes with the style, story, controls, and sound effects. Fishing works by using your arrow keys to aim the rod and you cast by holding down enter. The distance of the cast depends on how long you hold the button. Also, sometimes you have to fight the fish. There are over 100 different species in many different locations. Next, we have another VR game, Vacation Simulator. This is the sequel to Job Simulator, and they introduced fishing. Well, kinda. This game only has 8 fish, but you can plant yourself in the middle of a river to pick up the robotic fish that swim by. You're not supposed to play with them like this. You're actually supposed to feed them for a quest, but that takes all the fun out of it. There's also a fishing video game inside a video game where you can play with a joystick. And then I painted this really cool picture of a fish. Anyways, now we have Slime Rancher 2, which is the sequel to one of my favorite simulation adventure games. The main idea is that you're a farmer caring for these slimes, and you sell the slime poop for money. The sequel added angler slimes to the game, which can be bred with almost any other slime species. The angler slime's favorite food is the sea hen, and these slimes have the special ability to stun others with the light on top of their head. The fish can just be caught with a vacuum that every player gets at the start. And finally, the last game is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There's actually 2 fighters in the game that have fishing rods, Steve and Isabelle. They just cast out the rod and they can catch their opponents. So all we need is a character that's a fish. Inkling's a squid. That's a fish, right? Oh, no? Okay, well then Greninja. What animal is Greninja? Well, King K is a crocodile. That has to be a fish. Well, how about Squirtle? What animal is Yoshi? Maybe Donkey Kong? What animal is Fox? Sonic? Oh, I know! Mario! Well, if there aren't any fighters who are fish, maybe try items? Is a banana a fish? Okay, maybe assist trophies. No. Maybe Pokemon. Okay, Staryu. A starfish is a fish, right? Wait a minute. Goldine. Goldine! Goldine is a fish. Okay, so now I can just catch it. Well, what if I... Perfect. Anyways, this has been the story of how I caught a fish in every single video game. This video took me months to make, and throughout this whole experience, I've learned that if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. But if you teach a man to fish, he likes the video and subscribes with notifications, so be like that guy and hit the bell so you won't miss out on any new content. Anyways, bye!
I mix flour with the yeast, hey, started doing right, so you know I'm going east, burning rubber in a coupe. I'm a certified beast, mama, I'm the most